Imagine scraping almost any website in minutes without worrying about proxies, captchas, or getting blocked, because today I'm showing you how to use Scraper API in 2026 and why so many developers still rely on it for web scraping projects. Scraper API is a web scraping platform that acts as a middle layer between you and the website you want to collect data from. Instead of building a complicated scraping setup, you simply connect to Scraper API, send a request to a website, and the platform handles proxy rotation, anti-bot protection, JavaScript rendering, and other technical problems automatically. To get started, the first step is creating an account on the Scraper API website. After signing up, you receive an API key, which is basically your access pass to the platform. Once you have the key, you can use it in your code by adding it to a simple API request. The basic workflow is very straightforward. You choose the web page you want to scrape, send the URL through Scraper API, and the platform returns the page content for you. One of the most useful features is automatic proxy rotation because it helps reduce blocks from websites. Another popular feature is JavaScript rendering, which allows Scraper API to load modern websites that rely heavily on dynamic content. This is important because many websites today do not show their full content through basic requests. The platform also offers geo-targeting, allowing you to access pages as if you were browsing from different countries, and it includes CAPTCHA handling, which saves a lot of time when dealing with protected websites. Looking at user feedback online, many developers say the biggest advantage of Scraper API is how quickly you can get results without building your own infrastructure. People often praise the documentation because it makes setup very simple even for beginners. Reviews also mention that customer support is responsive and that the service works well on many popular websites. On the downside, several users mentioned that understanding credit usage can be confusing at first because advanced features like JavaScript rendering and premium proxies consume more credits. Some users also report that large scraping projects can become expensive over time if you are processing massive amounts of data. So while the platform saves a lot of technical work, it is important to monitor your usage and costs carefully. Overall, my opinion is that Scraper API remains one of the easiest web scraping tools to learn and use in 2026. If you are a beginner, startup founder, developer, researcher, or anyone who wants web data without spending weeks managing scraping infrastructure, this platform is definitely worth trying. It is not the cheapest solution for huge scraping operations, but for convenience, speed, and simplicity, it delivers exactly what most users need. If this tutorial helped you understand how Scraper API works, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below telling me which AI tool or web scraping platform you want to see next.